What's up, people? This is Javi here, and I'm coming at you with a brand new movie review. This time of the new James Bond movie Skyfall. There are going to be spoilers here. Nothing earth-shattering, since I do want you to see the movie. Just little things here and there. But if you want to remain completely spoiler-free, you might want to check the movie out first. First, the non-spoiler part of the review. It was awesome. Go see it. Go see it right now or as soon as possible. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Daniel Craig is the best Bond since Sean Connery, but nobody is Sean Connery. So now on to the actual review. The Daniel Craig movies have pretty much been about rebooting the entire Bond franchise after Die Another Day. Pretty much turned the entire franchise into a joke with gadgets that defied logic. Invisible Car, a Bond who could no longer be taken seriously, with him being nothing but a walking cliche. Not to mention story elements that just weren't very well thought out. So they decided to start from scratch. And in 2006, we got Casino Royale, which I saw twice in theaters. And we got a brand new down-to-earth Bond with realistic gadgets, an actual emphasis placed on him being a vicious assassin who would kill you without even blinking. Not to mention, these movies focused on the character of James himself, allowing us to get to know him as an actual character rather than just a walking cliche. The story was continued in Quantum of Solace, and finally, the Bond universe is officially rebooted with everything new and improved, yet exactly the way we remember it with Skyfall, which is completed the official rebooting of the Bond universe while giving us everything we know and love about Bond. And yes, by film's end, it's all there. Q, Moneypenny, and Daniel Craig completing his transformation into the Bond that first graced the screens way back in 1962 with Dr. No. The acting was great. Daniel Craig brought his A game to role, and you could just tell how much he is loving playing Bond. His relationship with M was great as always, and Judi Dench just did a great job. Personally, I think out of all the actors to play M, Judi Dench has just completely shined, making M her own character and giving her a really strong relationship with Bond. If there's one thing I'm happy about, is that they kept her in the reboot, and believe me, it made the transition so much more easier just to have that familiar face. And with this movie, unfortunately, it was time to say goodbye to that familiar face, as this was Dench's last outing as M. But her character was given one great send off. And I don't even think that the movies need that familiar face from the old franchise. As far as I'm concerned, Daniel Craig is James Bond. So I think all we just need are, him as Bond, and we have these new characters who are all great, and it's time for them to take over. We also have the new Q, played by I think his name is Ben Whishaw. He was awesome, and his chemistry and banter with Craig was just amazing. You could tell that these two just hit it off right from the get go. Also, Naomi Harris was also good as the young agent and pretty much our Bond girl, who decides she's just better off with a desk job rather than field work. So just take three guesses there who her character ends up being by film's end. All right, now on to Javier Bardem as the great main villain Silver. Very menacing and completely psychotic, somewhat over the top, but over the top in the way I would imagine a psychotic, vengeful villain with power probably would be. He does come off as being somewhat flamboyant when we first meet him. I'm not sure if that was supposed to go anywhere, since it doesn't go anywhere at all. But regardless of what, he was just amazing in the role. Oh, and just to let people know, Silver is actually not our villain's real name. It is actually revealed in the film that his real name is Rodriguez. For those wondering why I might be mentioning that, well, check out my rant on the movie Argo, and you could probably figure figure out why I just mentioned that. All right. Also, this movie celebrated the 50th anniversary of Bond with several nods to the original Connery films, including having the original guitar riff from the original movies. Now that guitar riff, as far as I know, that's always been associated with Sean Connery's Bond. And as far as I can remember, it has always belonged to the Connery movies. But given just how awesome Craig is in this role, I have to say that he earned the right to have Connery's guitar riff. And just like Connery, he is Bond, fully realized. We also got to see the original Ashton Martin from Goldfinger, and Craig kick bad guy butt with it. And we also got to learn more about Bond's character, having the climax be at Bond's family home, where we get to be reminded about him having been an orphan, which was always something that the original films always just seemed to glance over. I personally didn't even know that James was an orphan until it was mentioned briefly in the movie Goldeneye. And now onto my nitpick. At the family home, we meet the place's caretaker named Kincaid, who acts very much, and I'm almost certain was probably written for a certain actor by the name of Sean Connery. Of course, he didn't do it. Mr. Connery, I know you're retired, but couldn't you have just made like this one Bond fan like so happy? I mean, come on. I have most of your movies uh, right here. So please, you couldn't have shown up in the film just for me, just for all the other like hardcore Bond fans out there. But all I can say that man, if Connery had made that appearance as Kincaid, it would have been a fan's dream come true to see the original Bond and the current Bond side by side, just kicking bad guy ass in the final fight. That would have been awesome. But the nods that we do get, such as the original guitar riff and seeing the Goldfinger Ashton Martin, were definitely some awesome nods to the original Bond movies. I should know since, as you just saw, I have them. What else is there to say? The acting is great, the action is great, and I'm happy that to say that while the movie starts off with some shaky cam, it's only in one scene and it never gets used. Thank God for that because I hate shaky cam, especially in my action scenes. Yes, there are some times when shaky cam can be useful, such as in like horror movies, but not in action movies. There also were like some over the top action scenes, but come on, it's Bond. You know, it's all about escaping from reality and being pulled into that world of spies and danger and action. That's what the originals did perfectly, and that's what this film did perfectly. It had the right balance of just everything that I loved about Bond. So go see it. It's awesome, and I'm hoping to have Daniel Craig in the role of Bond for as long as possible. I know they are already looking at future Bonds, but from what I've heard, Craig isn't going anywhere just yet, and I hope to see more with him. So go see this movie. It's awesome, and that's all for now. Till next time, this is Javi signing out. Just a little reminder to everyone watching this video. I am part of a special group on YouTube called the LXR. That stands for the League of Extraordinary Reviewers. And I believe coming this December, we are going to be having the LXR Film Awards down in the link. Well, not the link, but the down in the description, you will find links where you can vote for your favorite films. And if you're interested, please vote. We would love to have your votes, and I believe our award show should be on YouTube. I believe in December. I will put. I will give out more information as soon as it becomes uh, available. Also, here in the description, you can find some links to the channels of some of my other LXR reviewers. So, if you have time, please, by all means, check them out. They're all great. Thank you so much, and till next time, this is Javi signing.